Have you taught teens yoga before? How was your experience? Namaste, welcome to Tummee.com, helping you create yoga sequences easily. In our previous video, we spoke about the importance of yoga for kids. Introducing yoga when young has its own advantages, and one such specific is that it will benefit during the teen years. Proper breathing and proper posture, along with many more such things, can help during their growing years. But if yoga is new to teenagers, then the approach used to teach them should be a little different. Today, we will deal with students who are hyperactive and sometimes quite moody, the teens. Teens are just about developing a sense of awareness, and not only towards their surroundings but also towards themselves. With yoga, we are trying not only to overcome health issues but also to help them in their lives by teaching them how to carry themselves and what will help them the most. When we are teaching, we need to avoid being a teacher and more of a friend and mentor. Understand what they're saying, because this age group doesn't share much with regard to their health or even what they're feeling. So the video is divided into 4 parts. Part 1, warm-ups and sitting down poses. Part 2, prone poses. Part 3, standing poses. And Part 4, counter poses and cool down asanas. We want to develop the spine of young students, and hence most of the focus is given to make their back stronger. We will see how that is done. If you see, we haven't added any pranayama technique, mainly because it depends upon the theme of your class. Is it gentle body awareness? Then doing asanas would suffice. But if you want mind work and more breath awareness, then pranayama can be added at the end of the sequence. Take a call, judge and decide if you would want to add it to the end of the sequence. So we begin with sun salutation, a famous and excellent warm-up for teens. Here you can explain them the importance of sun salutation for one's body and one's breathing. This is a good warm-up, so do enough rounds with complete focus on how they are doing each pose. Also, many times teens are not very serious about physical exercise like yoga. They might find it an after-sport exercise, which is fine. Let them develop the habit of doing yoga. Soon, when they start doing intermediate poses, they will understand to what level yoga can go. After a good warm-up, the students relax in bound angle pose. Here, as their eyes are closed, tell them, can you feel the speed of your breath go a little faster? So they take their attention towards breathing and then tell them, now just let your breath come back to normal slowly and steadily. Creating awareness towards breath here. Also, this pose is helpful specifically to girls as it helps in opening up the hips and the pelvic floor, which needs more attention during their growing years. From bound angle pose, they go on to doing deer pose. Great pose for twisting the spine and opening the muscles therein. Posture is an issue for every age group, but teens have to deal with it more because of the number of hours they spend in tuitions, school, while doing assignments, while sitting on a computer and doing work, or even while watching TV. So this pose is a good muscle opener. Then from here, they go on to doing mermaid stretch, which is stretching the side of the torso. As their eyes are closed, ask them here, have you ever thought how amazing you are? Though the question is not related to the pose, just letting them think about their worth is a subtle way to influence their thoughts and direct it towards the right direction. After stretches, the students relax in Dandasana, where their focus should be towards breath and body. Ask them, how do you feel after stretching? Does this help your mood? Try to practice these stretches every morning before school. Next, the last 3 poses done is performed on the other side of the body again. And before they begin, explain them why is it done. Tell them to notice the difference of doing poses on both sides of the body. So bound angle pose, deer pose, mermaid stretch and Dandasana is repeated again, but this time, because you know where the stretch is felt and how much a stretch is felt, tell them to do the 4 poses with their eyes closed completely and just listen to your voice. Like in deer pose, you can tell them, can you feel the twist in your back? Your shoulders and neck muscles are twisting also. Your hips and thighs are stretching as well. So they follow your voice for internal awareness of their body. All these poses, if you see, works on grounding the tailbone, opening up the hips and pelvic region, and stretching the upper body. Then from Dandasana, they bend forward into Paschimottanasana. It opens up the lower back, and due to long hours of sitting, that tailbone which gets strained opens up, and this pose helps in relieving any strain around that region. From here, they go on to doing Vakrasana on both sides of the body, twisting the spine and helping the students gain greater awareness towards the benefits of such poses. So if you see, we started with warm-ups for activating the teens and to keep them motivated. Then we did a series of poses which were gentle stretches and twists, all working on the spine and the tailbone. And as we mentioned, we are working on making the spine stronger. Also, we do not miss out on explaining concepts like awareness to breath and body, which is very important, and they are interested in knowing such scientific information. The next video, we will cover a set of prone poses. Click on the link to head to the second part. Take care and thank you very much.